Hello there guys, and welcome back to another epic Inexorable maths video. In this video we're taking a look at part 4 of our polynomial long division conquest. It's a bit of a long topic here, but it's good that we're doing it. Okay, polynomial long division part 4, what are we talking about today? Well, in this video we're taking a look at this specific area of polynomial long division which concerns remainders. Sometimes you will get situations where you will divide two polynomials and they will not have they will not divide perfectly. There will be remainders left over, and this is like the more complicated equivalent to, like, let's say so far in polynomial terms. If you sort, this is like an analogy here. We've been basically doing like 8 divided by 2, or 10 divided by 5, or 16 divided by like 4, or things like that. We've basically been doing things where it's like, okay, we've got one polynomial up here. Imagine that these were polynomials, just to simplify things. And we've got another polynomial down here, and we're going to divide them. And whatever they're equal to, whatever they're equal to, doesn't really matter. But they divide. They divide perfectly. 8 divided by 2 is a whole number. 10 divided by 5 is a whole number. 16 divided by 4 is a whole number. Remainder is just 0. So what we're doing today is we're taking a look at situations where we have the polynomial equivalent of, like, I don't know, 7 divided by 2, or 9 divided by 5, or things like that, right? We're taking a polynomial look at, like, okay, there's actually going to be some remainders here, and what do we do about that? So let's just dive into a question and see what happens. So find the remainder when 2x to the power of 3 minus 5x to the power of 2 minus 16x plus 10 is divided by x minus 4. Okay, so again, this is what this means. So, you wouldn't get this in the question, but just to be really clear, basically they want us to do this. They want us to find this, but they just want the remainder. They don't actually want us to work out the whole answer. They literally just want the remainder that's left over. So if you divide something by a polynomial of the first order, which basically means that this is an x to the power of 1, right? Your remainder will be a constant term. So it will be like a 1 or a 2 or a minus 3, or a constant. Or it could be 0, but it's not going to be 0 in this video because we're looking at remainders. So we're not having a remainder 0 situation, but it's going to be a constant. So we're looking for a number here, and let's just see what happens. So we're looking for a remainder. We need to do polynomial long division. Let's just dive into it. So we're going to do x minus 4 because that is the denominator, divided by 2x cubed minus 5x squared minus 16x plus 10. Okay, just like always, just like normal. And it's all, just like in part 3 I was saying, it's always good to just look and make sure, have we got every single power? Yes, 3, 2, that's technically a 1. That's technically a 0. Okay, yeah, we've got every power until we get to 0 involved in this thing. We're not missing out any terms. We're not like missing out an x squared term or something. Because remember, if we were, we would need to write that as plus 0x squared. But we're not missing it, so we don't need to do that. So it's a little bit nice here. So okay, let's just go straight in to our polynomial long division. So 2x cubed divided by x. What is that? That's just 2x squared, isn't it? And then we do 2x squared divided by all of x minus 4. So minus 2x squared times x, that's 2x cubed. And 2x squared times minus 4 is minus 8x squared, just like that. And we start taking away again because it's long division. So 2x cubed minus 2x cubed, that's always going to be 0. Minus 5x squared minus 8x squared, that's minus 5x squared plus 8x squared, which gives us plus 3x squared. And we take the minus 16x down, and we take the 10 down as well. So these two just come down like that. And we continue the process. So 3x squared divided by x, that is plus 3x. And then we do 3x times x minus 4. So 3x times x is 3x squared. And 3x times minus 4 is minus 12x. And then we take stuff away. So 3x squared minus 3x squared, again, that's always 0. Minus 16x minus 12x, that's minus 4x. Because it's minus 16x plus 12x. And once again, the 10 just kind of comes down here. So we get the plus 10 like that. And we go again. So we do minus 4 divided by, or minus 4x, sorry, divided by x. That gives us minus 4. And then we do our minus, and then we take our minus 4 here, and we times it by the whole bracket, which is x minus 4. So minus 4 times x is minus 4x, and minus 4 times minus 4 is positive 16. And then we take away, so minus 4x minus minus 4x, that's going to be 0, always will be. And then 10 minus 16, So in previous videos, we've always got a 0 here, but actually 10 minus 16 is not 0, it's minus 6. So that means that minus 6 is the remainder. You can't keep doing polynomial long division on this anymore, okay? You basically, the rule is, you have to stop doing polynomial long division when the basically the order of the polynomial that you've got to, so this is a minus 6x to the 0, right? Technically, because minus 6x to the 0 is the same as minus 6. But x to the 0 has a lower order than x to the 1, which is what we've been dividing by. So we're going to stop doing polynomial long division. That's when you stop. If you were dividing by x squared minus 4, then you would have to stop when you get to the x term, not the constant or the x to the 0, okay? So you basically, you stop when you get to, I need to also rub off that minus 6x, that's just a minus 6. You stop when you get to a lower order than, a lower order power than what you're dividing by. So all that means is that basically we're done. We know that we have to stop doing polynomial long division at this point, and we would say that minus 6 is actually the remainder, and that is the answer to this question. So that's all you would put. You would just answer minus 6, and that's what it is. The remainder here, when you divide 2x cubed minus 5x squared minus 16x plus 10 by x minus 4, is minus 6. In the next polynomial long division video, which will be the last one, we will look at how you might actually write that out as a whole answer. But right now it's just asking for the remainder, so we're not going to do it. We'll save it for another video. But that would be the answer. So you would just say the answer would be minus 6. Remainder is minus 6. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Highly appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.